Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a very fun and exciting video. I am going to be showing you guys how I annotate my books. I know there's a lot of different methods and ways, but I was just going to show you guys how I like to annotate my books personally. So if you're looking for any new tips or recommendations or simply wanting to know how to annotate to begin with, then keep on watching. Alright, there are a total of 4 things that you are going to need to be able to annotate a book in my style, and that is first and foremost a book, of course. I usually only annotate books that I either have already read once and I'm going in to reread it, so that is one reason I would annotate a book. Another reason would be if I'm really looking forward to reading the book, or if I just know it's gonna have some emotional pull out of me, like if I know it's gonna be like a really sad book or like a really passionate book that I love, then I definitely would annotate those as well. So for instance, I have Daisy Hates. This is the second book in the Magnolia Parks universe. I have already read this once, so I'm going back through and annotating the book. I'm currently reading this now. And on top of that, I know this is a very loved series, and I am very much wanting to continue this series. It is very, very high up on my TBR, so that is another reason why I am definitely annotating this series as well. Number 2, you are gonna need a pen and a highlighter. I love picking a highlighter color that matches my book, so I went with blue, and also a pen. Pen is optional, highlighter is optional. You can do just pen, just highlighter. Personally, I like doing a little bit of both. And then soon you'll see how I do each of them and where I put pen versus highlighter. Last but not least, I absolutely love using these sticky tabs. I got like a pack of like 1,000 off Amazon for super cheap, so I definitely recommend them. They last so long, and there are so many different colors. This is just like half the ones I own. I love tabbing these on the pages where quotes really stand out to me. So what I usually end up doing is taking my book and taking my tabs and finding tabs that represent the main colors on my book, because I love just having some aesthetic, like very matching like tabs on the side. So for this book, I usually just throw them right in the beginning so I have an easy place to find them when I'm looking to tab. I picked 3 colors, and they are the colors that match up on this book, and I think they just look so amazing. So that's how I pick my colors as well. Here are some of my favorite materials. These are my favorite highlighters, the mild liners. They are a little bit more expensive, but they do not bleed between pages, and they have regular edge, and on the other side they have a fine tip edge. Next up, I love gel pens, so this is my go-to. This is a Pilot G2, and it just writes so smoothly, and it is my favorite pen to use. I usually start out with 3 colors. You can always add more, so I start with 3, and if there's a 4th thing that stands out to me, I will add it there. I usually don't have them labeled as what they are yet. I let it come to me as I'm reading the book. So flipping through, the first thing that came up to me was this, and it was a line that I thought showed a lot of love. So I took my first color and I marked it on that page. The second one, I found a line that was very poetic. And the third was a line that showed a lot of sadness. So that's how I determined the 3 colors that I was going to use for this book. It's also the same technique that I used for the Magnolia Parks one book, because I felt like they shared a lot of the same kind of feelings in their books. So on this page, I found a quote that I really like. So when I find quotes I really like, I like to highlight them, that I find that stand out to me among the rest. Some people are very precise about where they're highlighting. I really don't care. So if you love exact placements with your lines, you can also use a ruler. So this is what it looks like after I'm finished highlighting. You can leave it there, but I also like to underline the paragraph in pen as well. As you can see, I didn't highlight all of it. There are some irrelevant parts, such as this sentence I left blank, so I left that without highlighter. However, it will be covered with, like, underlined with pen, as well as a underline of the whole section. It is not the cleanest, but sometimes I love a messy look in a book. It looks very loved and is definitely my style, but you can definitely make the lines so much more cleaner using a straight edge. After I'm done with that, I go back to the beginning and pick out a sticky tab. This one I love kind of the wording of it, so I picked the one that signified the poetic lines. I'll go back to the page and I'll line it up next to my other one. I like having them in order of where the color is shown on the book. So I'll flip it back and the purple will show where the purple shoes are, blue is the sky, and black is the car, etc. There is no right or wrong way. This is totally subjectified to everyone's own opinions. Alright, that is the way that I love to annotate my books. I hope you found this video useful or entertaining, and I will see you next time. Bye.